Most course outlines are just topic lists. Here's the structure that actually gets students to finish. My PhD research focused on how people use technology to learn. At Ruzuku, I've applied that lens to over 32,000 courses, and the pattern I see most consistently? The courses that work aren't organized around what the creator knows. They're organized around what the student needs to do next. That distinction changes everything. When you structure around topics, you get scope explosion. Your course grows from 4 modules to 12. When you structure around milestones, you get a clear path from where students are to where they want to be. The median course on our platform has 23 lessons across 6 modules. That's a healthy scope for most topics. Here's the practical framework. Start with your transformation promise. 1 sentence. By the end of this course, students will be able to. Then work backwards. Map 4 to 8 milestones between where students start and that destination. Each milestone becomes a module. If you need more than 8 modules, your scope is probably too broad. Either narrow your transformation promise or split it into 2 courses. For example, a photography educator on our platform doesn't promise you'll understand exposure. She promises students will take consistently well-exposed photos in manual mode. That specificity constrains everything that follows, and that's the point. For each module, break it into 2 to 4 lessons. Each lesson should be 5 to 15 minutes. That's not arbitrary. It's what I've observed across tens of thousands of courses. Shorter lessons reduce cognitive load, create natural stopping points, and make room for action steps. And action steps are the most important thing most creators skip. After each lesson, students should do something: complete an exercise, answer a reflection question, share their work with peers. Action steps are what separate a course from a YouTube playlist. The best creators on our platform build exercises into every single lesson, and their students show up differently because of it. Now, should you release all content at once or drip it? Drip scheduling, releasing 1 module per week, works best for cohort courses where you want students progressing together. It creates natural momentum and gives you time to engage with assignments before the next module drops. Open access works for self-paced courses where students set their own timeline. Many successful creators use a hybrid. Drip the core modules during the live cohort, then unlock everything after the cohort ends, so students can review at their own pace. One important lesson from our platform: if you use Drip, be explicit about the release schedule. Students get confused when they can't see Module 2 yet. Here's your checklist. Write your transformation promise at the top of a blank document. Map 4 to 8 milestones. For each milestone, list 2 to 4 specific lessons. And for each lesson, write 1 action step students will complete. I should be honest, no framework gets your structure right on the first try. You should be able to sketch this in 30 to 45 minutes. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for a first draft you can test with a small pilot group. The structure will evolve based on real student feedback, and that's exactly how the best courses on our platform are built. I wrote a detailed guide on structuring your course, from backwards design to real examples of yoga trainings and coaching certifications, plus a course outline tool to get you started. Both links are in the description. Updated for March 2026.